57 games, 25 teams, a skills competition, and 5 days later, it all comes down to this here, a showdown between familiar foes and conference rivals, and now battling for the Ed Cup here at the Ed McNeil Memorial Tournament. You're listening to High Button Sports. We've carried the action since Friday, and we'll be excited to finish off this adventure with you right here at Credit Union Place in Summerside, PEI. The Caps are looking to avenge a semi-final defeat at the Buster Harvey tournament that they hosted in Fredericton earlier this month. And meanwhile, the EDZA East Raiders are looking to double down, pick up all the marbles here as they did over in Fredericton. 36 minutes, 3 periods, and 1 trophy to decide it. It all comes down to this. Caps, Raiders next up here from Credit Union Place, Island Petroleum Energy Center. And we are underway here. Championship game. This one is for everything, for all the marbles. As that one's passed up ahead. Played right back. Over the line, works it through. Caps looking to get something going here early. Works it down low. The Raiders just eked out a 3-2 win here about an hour ago against the Pownal Red Devils. It was a big one, and they responded to a tying goal. They got the go-ahead, and they hung on by a thread, but nonetheless, they're playing right here, right now, and that's what matters as that one goes all the way down the ice. Going to pick that one up here. That's Dixon, player of the game last game, and for the Fredericton Caps, they won with an emphatic 6-0 win. Two teams with two very different approaches in this tournament. The Caps have found their way here by outscoring their opponents and outscoring any other underlying defensive issues they may have. And over at the other end, the Raiders certainly playing very strong all-around hockey. They've managed to keep the scores low, and that's what they're going to look to do here as that one is swatted right on, and that one will be covered on up here by Xavier Maillet. Keys to the game for this one here, it's pretty simple. Both teams just have to keep it simple, play their game, and ultimately for Fredericton to really keep up the ante when it comes to offense. For them, it's going to be that first goal that's going to be key as Dixon gets it. Here's Nolan Dixon skating in for the Raiders, getting off on that right foot and being able to keep their foot on the gas and play that strong brand of defensive hockey that's been so successful for them all year. Just 1.2 goals against per game in regular season play. Very high up in the leaderboards in the New Brunswick League, but two familiar foes who see each other in the regular season facing off here. That one's picked up. Here's Cam Ward. Plays that one across for LaPointe. LaPointe had a goal the game earlier against the Jets as that one's passed up ahead. Played right back. Going to pick it up now. Down in deep into the corner. Looking to pick it up ahead. Swatting away at it. Fredericton comes away with it. Skating it over the line. He's got it. Plays it down low. That's Owen Weir getting that one in. That one's going to be covered on up by Xavier Maillet. So 9:30 remaining here in the first. That one's one back. Chase on. Losing the handle, but Ward pokes that one free. That one's going to be collected now by the Raiders. Getting that one up and over the line. They've got it, walks it in, takes a shot. That one's wide. Working it back across. Walks it in, trying to get a shot off there. Nothing doing. Passes right back. Up ahead now. Works it in deep. Passed up now for Dixon, trying to get that one across. But it's collected now by the Caps. They'll take the zone. Working it down low. Looking to spin that one back up top. He's got it, takes a shot. That one's wide, and that one almost comes right back out for a rebound. Miller gives that one to Stella. Stella plays it down low. Back up for Miller.
Microphone is on, Sean. No need for reminder.
Working it back over the line. And play blown dead here. Equipment malfunction for Xavier Maillet. Just trouble in his pad, so faceoff's going to come all the way back. A little bit of confusion on the ice.
These kids over here want a hat, so when you throw it in the crowd, just throw it to like right over here. Okay.
So just trying to sort this one out, Maillet. So just really working through the weeds here on his equipment. So a little bit of trouble here, but it's been a fast start, and that's exactly what the Caps wanted. They don't want to let the Raiders play this game where they allow everything to slow it down. So as they just try to fix up the pad here, Jaden Richford was incredibly effective last game. So had to take the full pad off, but of course the game that Fredericton wants to play, they want to play that high-flying offense with a high-event game. Even one going back and forth isn't necessarily the worst-case scenario for them. For the Raiders, they can score with the best of them, but they'd also love to keep this low scoring. That's a game that they've won time and time again. So we're ready to get back underway as Maillet heads back to the bench. 8:08 remaining here in the first. Out along the boards. Picked up now by the Raiders. Getting it right back. Sends it right back in. Houlihan. Gets it right back in there. Down in deep. Looking at his options. That's going to be collected by Houlihan. Here's Dixon. Dixon almost turns that one over, but instead he gets a good breakout pass. An opportunity here for the Raiders. Takes a shot, and that one's going to be covered up. Here with 7.5 to go. High Button Sports bringing you all the action here from the Ed McNeil Tournament. We're happy to have gone through this ride with all of you. 27th annual. Love beautiful Summerside PEI. And we've loved bringing you every little bit from the skills competition action yesterday and, of course, all day today. Right up until this point. Plays it right back. Across. Picked up down low, and that one's going to be gobbled on up. And covered now with 7:11 remaining. So face-off now, one back by Fredericton. Gill plays that one around the boards. Works it down low. Into the corner, trying to poke it free. Legier sends it down in deep. Gill's the first one to it. Gill will swing that one around here for Weir, but Weir won't be able to get that one over the line. Plays it right back. Works it all the way down, and that one will be an icing. So with 6:41 to go, faceoff comes all the way back. Faceoff now out to the left. of Maye. Works it up for Legier. Battling for it now, tries to drop it off. Raiders stuck in their own zone here. But they're going to get it and they're going to break it out. Works it back all the way in deep, and that one goes for an icing as well. So that one will come all the way back in, so the Raiders can't get a fresh unit out there, so that spells trouble for them. So the Caps get an offensive zone opportunity, yet another one right here. 6:17 to go. We're in to take the face-off. Wins it back, and they're the first ones to it. Picked up now. Mitchell opened the scoring against the Jets earlier this morning. Sends it in deep. Trying to pick that one up there. Works it down low. Out in front, off the boards. Mullins couldn't hold it in. Back the other way. Here come the Raiders, but they're going to be stifled here as Jack Baxter will collect it. Sends it off the boards, but not out. St. Clair gives that one for Gautreau. Had a 4-goal game yesterday. Dangerous from everywhere on the ice. And here's Gautreau. Back up top. Along the half wall, sends it in deep. Back for Gautreau at the half wall. Up to the point. Chase on for Gautreau. Picks it up, sends it up, and out of the zone, but St. Clair won't be able to re-enter. Sending that one in deep, so Fredericton will get a fresh unit out there. 5 minutes to go in the first. Cornect Patterson. Working it in deep, and here's Gautreau. Gautreau trying to cut on through, and that one nearly found his man, but it gets clogged up in the middle. Here's Russell. Skating it over center, trying to get over the blue line. Almost gets his pocket picked, but instead he's going to fire that one in. And on the second chance, he gets it across. Owen Weir giving that one chase there. Zach St. Clair right at the centerpiece of that battle. Cam Ward. Not to be mistaken with NHL netminder Cam Ward. As that one comes free. That one's picked up off the boards by Michaud, and that one gets cleared. Caps get it across ice. Send it in deep. Works it down low. Trying to get it back here. So they'll set up the breakout. Here's Gautreau. That line's been out there for quite a bit now, so they're going to get it to center, flip it in all the way down. Flips that one off the glass and out. Battling for it now in the corner, taking a fall. No call on the play, so time continues to move on. At the half wall, Ward plays that one out for Weir. Here's Owen Weir, plays it across. Collected now, finds the outlet, fires that one in. Passes ahead now. Shots are 4-3, so pretty even. Low event early on, so that's the type of game now that we illustrated the Raiders really want to stick to. So they're going to walk right in behind the net. Caps back up top. Here's Young. Pass across, takes a shot, redirected in front, right on. It's loose in front, and he couldn't get a stick on it in time. So close. And that close to breaking the ice. Down in the corner. Back up top for Young. Young plays it across. Mullins works it down low, pinching in from the point to force it across the goal line. Battle ensues. Pressed out along the boards. That one comes free. Sent ahead. Works it back. Sends it right back across. That one's up and over center. Plays it right back, a long stretch of play here. Now an opportunity. So they'll come in and they'll glove that one down. And the ice crew will come right out here. So we'll get a visit from our friends. And we're going to send you down ringside with Justin here with head coach of the Fredericton Caps, Coach Adam Baxter.
Thank you, Sean. Coach, 0-0 right now in the first period. What are you looking to improve on here moving into the second?
Got to get some more shots on net. Overall, the kids are executing well, getting pucks deep, forechecking hard on the back check. Got to get more shots on goal, though. We're doing a great job working it to the outside, but got to get more shots on net.
Pretty even match right now. Two teams going head-to-head. Have you seen this team before yet this year?
This is the fourth time we're playing them this year, and it's been a pretty even matchup so far. So it's been a good game so far, and I think it's going to be a good way to go, too, for the end.
Sounds good. I think the fans at home are enjoying as well, so thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Perfect. Back to you, Sean.
Thank you for that, Justin. And as Coach Baxter illustrated, they've played 4 times already in the regular season. So 2 very familiar foes, and you can really tell with the way that they're approaching it so far in this game. Seems a little timid right off the hop. The Raiders, who have dominated on zone entries all tournament long, haven't really been able to get that momentum that they've had all the way throughout, and the ability that they had to do that against the Pownell Red Devils. And play will resume here in the Fredericton Caps end. That one's collected now. Here come the Caps. Lapointe over the line, across, walks in, shoots, and that's a great save there by Xavier Maillet. Taken down on the play, passes across, another look. Not able to get the shot off there. That one's passed across here for Gautreau. Bentley Crane had a few opportunities, as that's a blocker stop. Crane was the hero yesterday for the Caps, had a massive game to put them into the semifinals. Redirected out in front, it's loose, and he couldn't collect. That one's picked up right over the line. Pass across center, flipped right up. That's gonna go all the way down. Picked up, trying to work it through. Out in front, tried to get a backhand off. And couldn't get the wood on it there. Down to 40 seconds left in the first. Working on through, 30 seconds. Here's LeBlanc, drops it off. Works it back, and we'll go back to collect. Taken down, and the first power play of the game here will go to the Raiders with 13 seconds to go in the first. A tripping call, and that's going to be a big one here. So Ryan Miller heading off. 2 minutes for tripping. Comes at a really big moment, so if they can't convert here early in the power play, they'll have a chance with 1:47 to start the second period. The Raiders, as we know, and as we discussed last game, very deadly on the power play. 3rd in the New Brunswick lead for power play conversion rate. But it'll have to wait till period number 2, end of period number 1. Ed Cup Finals, no score after the first period. We'll be right back momentarily for period number 2. Welcome back, everybody. Period number 2 ready to get underway here from Credit Union Place. Ed Cup Finals. Someone will be crowned at the end of this one. Might need more than 3 periods. We'll find out. Period number 2. Short-handed chance. They score. Fredericton strikes first. It's 1-0 Caps. Right on the doorstep, a short-handed opportunity. And Thurston LaPointe gets his second in as many games. Advantage Fredericton. Just 13 seconds into the period. That's all they needed. And they have a lead here, so that power play backfires on the Raiders. And the Caps will send that one down ice. Passed ahead now. Goal was unassisted as it was the result of a turnover. Walks in, shoots, and that one's going to be steered aside. Up top for Robinson. Robinson works it down low, trying to center that one. Back up top. Robinson, shot from the point, redirected there. Getting the wave off from the high stick, so that one would have counted if it found its way through. Would have been interesting to see. Down to 35 seconds left on that power play. Works it down low. Here's Houlihan. Houlihan plays it ahead, walks in, takes a shot. That one's blocked on the way through, off the crossbar. You can't get much closer than that. He was looking for Twine, but all he came up with was iron. A rebound in front, and he can't collect it. Back up for Hebert. Hebert takes a shot, and that one's going to be gobbled up and covered for a stoppage. So face-off now. Out to the right. Going to pick it up now. Here are the Raiders. Dixon threatening. One comes back the other way. Chad Boursier in goal here for the Caps. Made a great save there. That one comes right up for Ward. Holding it in along the hash marks. Picked up. Michaud. Can't get it over the line. Stolen away here by LaPointe. Trying to pass that one ahead. Doesn't work. Flipped up. Stopped by Stella. Off the boards. That one comes free, sent all the way down. Passed ahead. Here's Weir. Little backhand. All the way down. Avery Mullins passes that one ahead. All the way down the ice. A foot race for it, but it doesn't have enough. Almost was able to collect it before it became an icing, of course. U13 using the no-touch rule. Not hybrid like the U15s and the U18 leagues. That's one back by the Raiders. Flipped on. A blocker stop there by Boursier. Passes across. There's Weir. That one's thrown in deep. Taking a swat at that one, but that one gets escorted up and out of the zone. Coming right back out to center. Works it over the line. Getting that one in deep. They're going to give it chase. Down low. Gill swings it around for Weir. Sending that one up. Trying to get it over the line, and that one comes right back out. That escapes the zone, and now a break the other way here for the Raiders. Looking to get a chance. Takes a shot, and that one goes way wide. Skating with it now. Chugging up the wing. Trying to find a lane, and Liam Mitchell couldn't get the gap. Stella throwing it down the ice. Stella takes a shot. That one's redirected in front. Passed ahead. Here's McPherson. Right across. Works it over the line. Tried to dump it off, but it's picked up here by the Caps. Playing across here. Off the boards. That one comes right back. Played across for Michaud. Michaud walks it over. Across the line. Dumps it in deep. Stella, first one to it, but he's got LaPointe there for support. Picked up ahead now. He's going to skate with it. Tries to get it across the line, and he forces it just over. He'll get it in deep, and the Caps will get a fresh unit out there. Pass ahead for Michaud. Digging away for it. That one goes all the way down. Stretch pass up ice. Hits him with one. Opportunity for Ward, and he couldn't find any separation. Works it back all the way down. No ice. Here's Archambault. Picked up now. Mullins working through. Working it down, pass across here. Archambault turns it over. That one's picked up and passed across. Working it in deep. Collected now. Here come the Raiders. Looking to get something going on the counter. They'll flip that one ahead. Here's Weir. Weir passes that one up. Over the line, works it in. Chance here, tries to drop it off, and they couldn't find the gap. So Owen McPherson going to try to send it back the other way. Here's Jack Baxter. Looking to get something, and instead they'll ring it around the boards and keep the cycle. Stella turns it over for Robinson. There's McPherson. Works it in. And that one goes all the way down, and that one will be covered up. So now we'll get a little visit from our ice crew. And now we'll have a word from Justin on the bench with the Raiders here with head coach Steve McPherson.
Perfect. Thank you, Sean. Coach, what was the message to your team there at the first intermission?
Well, I think we just got to start working and playing our game a little bit. Obviously, everybody's tired.
So as the ice crew cleans up here, just getting wrapped up, and both these teams getting their ducks in a row here for a last push.
Brutal, no sound.
.453 to go here in the second. So face off, one back here by Fredericton. Here are the Caps. Trying to work it ahead. That one's off the boards and all the way down. Trying to pass that one up there. Hebert. It's that one back, swung back around. That one's picked up by the Caps. Trying to work it back. Back up top, takes a shot. That one's kicked aside. Rebound there, and that one's going to get cleared away as Keegan Stella gets to it first. Passes ahead. Works it up. Passes right back. Mercereau gets that one up to center. Going to pick it up. Here's LeBlanc. Works it back in. Down low, battling for it. Comes back out in front. It's blocked, and he couldn't get it through. And the Caps will survive that one, and they'll even take it back the other way. Digging away for it in the corner. Back up top, here's Mullins, takes a shot, and that one's reeled in by Maillet. And a great save there. Just flashing the leather. So face off out to his right now. A little bit of a fan club there ringside, taking in some championship game action. Works it back. All the way in, tries to drop it off. Almost picks it up there as Owen Weir was all over that and wanted to pounce. Works it down low, looking to pick it up here. Skating now. Chance in transition. Raiders take a shot there, and that one goes wide. Here's Mitchell. Pass right across. Trying to work it through. Has it down low, takes a shot off the side there. That one steered aside by Maillet. Caps looking for some insurance out in front. It's loose, and he couldn't collect it, but a great save there, point blank by Maillet. Back up to Gill. Sends it down low. Swinging that one around here for Stella. Stella down low for Baxter. Baxter tries to get it out in front. Knocked down. There's Miller. Swings it around the boards. Picked up, skating with it now. Over center, now over the blue line as we approach the last minute of the second period. Works it down low. Borsier. Picks it up now across. Looking to threaten. And that one gets steered away. So a little bit of a trappy game here for the Raiders. Here's Gill. Works it down low now, a battle in the corner. Looking to spin and gets that one on, and that's going to be covered up with 26.2 seconds remaining here in the second period. Still 1-0 in favor of the Caps here. So they had that goal from Thurston Lapointe. That's been all the offense that stood. The Raiders have been a team that can find offenses in bucket loads. So we'll see if they can turn it up here, but that one swung around. And a penalty on the way here, so the Raiders might have a little bit of a golden ticket back into this one. So a tripping call. That one's coming up here. So a power play opportunity, trailing by 1. And Captain Mullins heads off to the box. So an unfortunate break there for Fredericton. 16.2 to go. That one's back up top of the crease. Spin, shoots, and that one's saved there. A close call, but a stop point blank. And a face-off out to the left here of the Fredericton Caps goal. One back by the Caps. Picked up by LaPointe. Gets that one to the line, but not out. Second chance it will. 5 seconds left. They're going to look to rush it up here, but it doesn't look like they'll have enough time. And time will, in fact, expire. So end of the second period, still 1-0 here for the Fredericton Caps. They're going to look to hold on here as the Raiders look to mount an offensive. We'll be right back for period number 3.
Test. Test.
We're off and running as we look for an answer here. Will it take just 3 periods? Or will it not? Working on through, picks it up, tries to get a shot off there, and that one's going to be stopped. Trying to center it, and it hits a skate there. It's loose in front, and an opportunity gone to waste as the Caps will send that one down the ice. Sending that one up here for Gautreau. Gautreau gets that one on, and that one's going to be covered up. So with 11:11 to go, Raiders still looking for that answer. Face-off out to the right of the goal here. Works it back, and that one not quite cleared. Comes up to the line. All the way down the ice. Here's Dixon. Battle for it at the blue line. They take the zone. Working it over the blue line. Tries to take it in. Spins back. Here's St. Clair. Scored a goal from there earlier in the semifinals as he takes a shot. Hits off the goalpost. So their second post not able to beat the post, but they beat Boursier twice. And that one's off the post. Another one coming up with iron endlessly. Coming tantalizingly close to tying this one up. Now here's Mullins. Mullins backhand is saved there by Maillet. Want to pick it up down low, in behind the net. Here's Legier. Takes it away, passes ahead. Miller. Trying to work it back. That one comes all the way down here. Picked up by the Caps. Passes across. And that one goes up to the line, but not out. And eventually it does. So they'll have to fire that one right back in. Picked up by Terrio. Terrio gets it right back. Tries to work it over the line. Instead it comes in. Works it all the way down the ice. That one will go. Not enough for icing, though. That'll be collected by Wilson. Wilson passes that one ahead. Right back, here's Mullins. Mullins swings that one up and into the netting, out of play. With 8:25 to go. So LaPointe still with the lone goal. Face-off now out to the left. Back up, works it down low. Sends it up, takes a shot, and that one's stopped up by Maillet. And will be covered up. So face-off coming right back out to his right. Offensive zone face-off. Both teams. That next goal is going to be incredibly important. Difference between a tie game and some insurance. That one's off the boards and goes all the way down the ice. A foot race for it now. Centering it out in front, and Boursier will cover that one up. Raider gets taken down out of the play. No call on the play. Got a few groans from the spectators. So face-off comes out to the right of the Caps goal. We'll look to resume play. 7:56 to go. Picked up top of the circle, takes a shot, it's loose in front and gets cleared away by the defense. Boursier didn't seem to know where that one was as Houlihan plays it ahead. Ward plays it ahead there for Weir, but he couldn't handle it, so that's going to come back the other way. Trying to walk in with it. Swings it around. Looking to get that one out of the zone, and Baxter does. Gets it out to neutralize, just over center, and shot right back in. Duguay plays that one across there. Right back, Duguay. Throws that one up ahead here for Mitchell. Stella gets taken out there, and that one's going to get shot right back in by Terrio. Sent all the way down, and they're going to opt to cover it now with 6:45 to go. We'll have a visit here from our friendly cleaning crew. So it's been a little bit of a show here, Both these teams just battling for every little bit of inch. And this is another one of those games that will likely get decided on the margins. It's been very close up until this point. A few bounces here and there as the Raiders have hit 3 posts throughout this one. And the Raiders got to find a way to break through here soon. It's been a little bit of a tricky one, and you can tell Fredericton just playing that little game of survival, especially when they're in their own zone. Just take it one shift at a time. Can't get too far ahead of yourself. 6:45 to go. A lot can happen. So face off now out to the right. Skates it over the blue line, now over center. He'll chip it in. Behind the net. Here's St. Clair. Down in the corner, passes ahead. Caps looking for a breakout here. And it looks like they're going to get it. Out to center, they fire that one in. They're just going to dump and chase. Apply a forecheck. Shot right on, that one's going to be kicked aside. Cornect Patterson, leading scorer in the regular season for the Raiders. Moves it up. Over the blue line, finds him in the middle. Working in, takes a fall and a penalty on the way. And that one's a critical one at a critical moment. They had a chance to bust on through as Cornect Patterson tried to bust on in. But instead, Cam Ward's going to sit for 2 minutes. That one's back up top. A chance to find an equalizer. Centers out in front, they score! Rafael Gautreau gets one, and the game is tied. Right on the doorstep, a quick cycle off the draw. And Gautreau goes upstairs. And with 5.5 to go, we're all tied at 1. And they finally find a way. Face off, one back here by Fredericton. We got a brand new game with 5.5 to go. Passes ahead, that one's over center, over the blue line now, busting in, walks in past a cross, almost gets that one right back. Back up top, shoots. That one hits a skate on the way through. Will be collected now by the Raiders. Passes ahead, and he's going to have to play it off here. He's got 5 caps and no Raiders in the vicinity. That one's picked up, trying to get it ahead, works it over, looking to pass across, and he couldn't quite find the stick of Baxter, and it's going to come back the other way. Has it down low. Boursier drops it off. Here's Baxter. Duguay plays it ahead for Baxter. Tries to work it up. St. Clair from the point, redirected off the outside of the post. Comes away with it. Here's Michaud. Duguay, a great play just to lift the stick and pick the pocket. And that one hits a stick and will find its way out. Baxter was the one responsible for that redirection. He'll head off for a change. Odd man rush the other way, takes a shot, and that one's going to be swallowed up by the trapper of Boursier. So 3:50 remaining. New hockey game, and the Raiders are buzzing. You can see that they've taken a bit of that momentum back. Here's Houlihan. Tries to work it down low, and that one's going to be gloved down. So now a face-off out to the right. That's one back up top. Here's Houlihan. Fire that one back in. Collected by Mullins. Mullins will take it over the blue line, fire it in. Down below the goal, out in front. It's loose and it comes free. Digging away at it, trying to press that one against the net. And it's loose out in front, but no one there for it. Takes Houlihan to the boards, picked up now. Lapointe, back up to the top, takes a shot, redirected. That's a pad save there by Maillet. Flipped up. Lapointe gives that one off here. Swinging that one around. Back up top, Cornett-Patterson. Here's Mullins. Mullins passes across. Passes right ahead all the way down. Looking to collect. Here's Owen Weir. Weir drops that off. Tries to swing it around. Ward tries to backhand that one across. Digging for it in the corner. Looking to come out with possession, and it's the Caps who do. They're going to swing that one around. St. Clair the first one to it. Less than 2 minutes to go. Sending that one in deep. Approaching the final 90 seconds. That one's intercepted. Specter of overtime growing a little larger here. Essentially overtime right now. It feels like next goal wins. Picked up, trying to work it through. Passes ahead, and that one won't stay in, so that one will come right back out. Caps sending that one ahead. Picked off by the Raiders, but they'll send that one back into the zone. Little backhand there. Plays it up just out of the reach of Baxter. So that one's going to come right back. Little backhand there, Stella. That one's poked free. Here's Gautreau. He had the tying goal. Down to the last 35 here, looking for a winner. Gautreau can't cut on in. Baxter will swing that one around here. So Stella will be the first one to it, down to 25 seconds. Passes up, Gautreau tries to glove it down. 20 seconds now. He's going to just fire that one around. LeBlanc the forecheck. Cedric LeBlanc applying some pressure. Time winding down. Fredericton looking for the last chance here as Russell gets that one up. Lapointe walks in. He'll take the shot, but it won't get off in time. So overtime is necessary to decide this one. We will have a golden goal, an overtime winner. We'll be right back for the overtime period. So 5 minutes of 3-on-3 to determine the winner of the Ed Cup. It doesn't get much better than this as that one's passed up ahead. Trying to walk it in. Trying to bust on through there. And it's back the other way. Picked up. Raiders get it across. Here's Gautreau. Dangerous from everywhere. Gautreau takes a shot, and that one's going to be reeled in. So a face-off now coming out to the left of the Fredericton goal. That one's won back by the Caps. Mullins has possession, and in 3-on-3, that possession is so critical. You can control it right from start to finish if you play your cards right. Mullins takes a fall and a penalty on the way. The Raiders take one here in overtime. A cross-checking call. And that'll be a power play for Fredericton. So a big moment and a pivotal one that could decide the fate of the Ed Cup. And the Raiders aren't going to like that, but nonetheless, that's one back. Here's Mullins. Mullins shot right on and gloved it down. And that one's going to be covered up. So face-off now once again out to the left, or out to the right rather. Here's Mullins. Little backhand. Baxter. Golden opportunity for glory right here for the Caps. Mullins. Back along the side here. Weir back for Mullins. Mullins takes a shot, he scores! Mullins wins it! Winner, winner, chicken dinner, the Fredericton Caps are Ed Cup champions. And a bullet from the point from Avery Mullins beats Xavier Maillet. And they're the 27th recipients of the Ed Cup. What a finish. And celebration on one side, and the other you feel like you get so close. But unfortunately, one team goes home with the Ed Cup. The other goes home empty-handed. But the Raiders showcased all their strength throughout the course of this tournament. And they showed why they're near the top of the standings in the New Brunswick League. They didn't fold when they trailed. They found a way back, and they almost won the Ed Cup. But wow, what a scene here from Credit Union Place. Just absolutely unreal. So there's the Fredericton Caps, and they had to fight their way here on a few occasions, but a high-flying offense. And in this one, they really had to adapt to a style that they really didn't have to play throughout the course of this tournament. So now we'll announce the players of the game. then on to the Ed Cup Trophy presentation.
The player of the game for the EDZA Raiders is number 14, Cedric LeBlanc.
So Cedric LeBlanc, player of the game for the EDZA East Raiders.
The player of the game for the Fredericton Cats is number 68, Easton Russell.
And Easton Russell gets it here for the Caps. And we'll send you right down here for Ed Cup Trophy presentation. We'd like to thank you for tuning in here from all of us here at High Button Sports. Our first time here at the Ed McNeil Memorial Tournament. Just an overall fantastic experience and a fantastic tournament overall, and we want to thank you for having us here, and we're glad to go through this adventure with you. But for now, signing off. Thank you for having us.
And this year's top forward with 17 points, 7 goals, 10 assists for the Bottle Red Devils, number 15, Cooper Richards. The tournament's top defenseman, who also will receive a new pair of True Catalyst 9x4 skates, generously sponsored by True Hockey. With 3 goals and 5 assists for 8 points in the tournament, from the EDZA Raiders, number 18, Zach Sinclair. The tournament's top goaltender will receive a True Catalyst 9x4 goal skates, generously sponsored by True Hockey, with 4 wins and no losses. For the Fredericton Caps, number 21, Chad Bussier. The tournament's most valuable player. The most valuable player of the 27th Annual Ed McNeil Memorial Hockey Tournament will be awarded a pair of True Catalyst 9x4 skates, generously sponsored by True Hockey. The tournament MVP, with 2 goals, 6 assists, for 8 points, is number 4, Avery Mullins. We will now present the silver medals to the EDZA Raiders. Starting with number 6, Canadian Archambault. Number 20, Maxime Chasson. Number 17, Jay Cornick Patterson. Number 16, Nolan Dixon. Number 11, Rafael Gautreau. Number 21, Rafael Hebert. Number 8, Liam Houlihan. Number 14, Cedric Leblanc. Number 12, Calix Legier. Number 9, Owen McPherson. Number 31, Xavier Maillet. Number 7, Remy Michaud. Number 29, Jaden Richford. Number 4, Blake Robinson. Number 18, Zach Sinclair. Number 3, Maxime Theriault. Number 19, Brett Wilson. Along with the coaching staff, led by head coach Steve McPherson. We will now call upon the Raiders leadership group to come accept the runners-up trophy donated by J. Leonard McNeil Incorporated. We will now present the championship rings to the Fredericton Caps. Starting with number 14, Jack Baxter. Number 21, Chad Bossier. Number 39, Alex Corey. Number 22, Bentley Crane. Number 10, Audrey Duguay. Number 19, Jackson Gill. Number 98, Thurston LaPointe. Number 16, Luke Mesereau. Number 88, Ryan Miller. Number 87, 37, Liam Mitchell. Number 4, Avery Mullins. Number 68, Easton Russell. Number 29, Chase Stella. Number 8, Keegan Stella. Number 66, Cam Ward. Number 97, Owen Weir. And number 2, Ben Young. Along with the Fredericton Gas coaching staff, led by Adam Baxter. As the 27th annual Ed McNeil Memorial Tournament champions, the Fredericton Caps, they will be awarded the Ed McNeil Memorial Tournament Championship Trophy, generously donated by Kip Jenner. We would now ask the Fredericton Caps leadership group to come accept the Ed Cup. I'll now pass it on to Dwayne McNeil for some closing remarks on behalf of the Ed Host Committee.
Fredericton, we won't keep you. Congratulations on winning the 27th annual Ed McNeil Memorial Tournament. Fans, thank you everybody for coming. Volunteers and sponsors are the ones that should have the big thanks. They're the ones that make this all possible. We had hundreds of volunteers around here all weekend. And we had hundreds of sponsors, which is awesome. So congratulations and thanks everyone for coming. We'll see you next year.
That concludes the 27th